What's up, everybody? I'm Dear Gamer. Welcome back to the channel today. We are back, and my. I think Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna go down as one of the greatest redemption stories in Monster Hunter history. From the game, let's go on a little history and journey. From the game being the most hyped after the explosive success of Monster Hunter World Iceborne, Iceborne, everyone fell in love with the game because the first game that came out on the East and the West simultaneously. Typically, the games will come out in the East first, and then we'll get the game afterwards. But we got all at the same time. Everybody loved World. Everyone loved Iceborne, how they improved upon the game. We had Rise. Rise had a mixed crowd. Rise had a mixed crowd because of the fact that it was a Switch game ported over to PC. They didn't know we wanted the game. Then they were like, okay, we'll release on every platform. It was more arcadey. People didn't like it. It's a love and hate with Rise. There's no in between. Rise was great. When Sunbreak came out, Sunbreak was phenomenal because they gave you builds, they gave you harder monsters. Rise was way too easy. We had too much power, too much mobility, and not enough ways for the monsters to keep up. That changed with Sunbreak when that came out. And we've been on this high ever since. Wilds gets announced. Everyone's super stoked. We're going crazy. The game comes out. The quality of life improvements in Wilds from all the other games have been phenomenal. Amazing. Loved it. The hard part is when we got to beat the game and the game was too easy. The game was way too easy. And what plagued the game from the beginning was the performance updates. Performance was not there. So a lot of people struggled to play the game. Luckily, we've been okay. I mean, the beginning of the game, beginning era, we had some hiccups from there. Our graphics card drivers were not the best at the moment. But then as time went on, the drivers caught up, and now most part of the GPU is taken care of. Now it came to game optimization. But finally, a year later, the game is in a great state with performance. The game's in a great state with monster variety. The game's in a great state with builds. The game is in a great state with difficulty. We just had our final update, and our final update brought Arkveld 10-star, which is crazy. We have 10-star monsters in the base game. Unheard of. 10-star quest. But you know what we wanted? We told them we wanted more, and they listened. They said, all right, let's go all the way. Our Tempered Arkveld is probably one of the best monsters that they've released in a long time. Didn't feel cheap at all. It felt good. The difficulty is a combo. You have to pay attention. It's a hard pumping fight. You gotta pay attention. Arkveld reminds me of old school Nerky. No gimmicks. No gimmicks, just straight action from beginning to the end. So I love what they did with Arkveld. And before we dive even deeper into Arkveld, they just keep on giving. They released a roadmap, and the roadmap, it talked about what's coming up, where we are right now, and lo and behold, we're also getting 10-star Zoh Shia and 10-star Gogmazios. I'm like, bruh, I can only imagine what they're gonna do to make these dudes even crazier than they already are. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. So that is what we're looking forward to, because one, Zoh Shia was such a good fight. Zoh Shia was a phenomenal fight, and I think Zoh Shia was the turn that we got. When we got 9-star, or was it 8-star Zoh Shia, that's when you recognize, oh, Capcom's listening. Capcom's paying attention. This is gonna start getting crazy from here on out. And it did. Every single monster after that got crazy. I think after that we got Seregios, then we got Lagi, and those are 9 stars, and those are insane. I think Lagi and Seregios were the perfect increase in difficulty that we needed. And it just kept on going from there. So 10 stars Zoh Shia. I'm just curious to see, is it just going to be difficulty as far as damaging attacks? Are they going to give it a little bit more moveset? Who knows what they're going to do? You know, because what was Zoh Shia 8-star? I believe it's 8-star. So I think they got to do a little bit of something to it to bring it to 10-star monster. Then we have Gogmazios, 10-star event quest. Gogmazios, we farmed a lot, because you guys know the journey we were on to get our Gore Lord Souls, our Gogmazios Lord Soul. We were trying to get Odogadon Lord Soul, but we like, you know what? I'm out. I'm good. We did a lot of hunts. I think I did like 67 hunts of Gogmazios. So I finally got what I wanted. But honestly, too, is looking back at it, Gogmazios is still fun. It's still a fun fight. Like, I don't mind it at all. I really enjoyed the fight. I think the one thing they can do is the first phase can be removed. Once you get over the first phase, which is pretty quick. Second phase is great. Third phase, hit or miss. Everyone's kind of annoyed with the whole flying. But you know what? We get to play Mega Man with Gogmazios. Charge up the blaster, shoot them off. And one thing I truly love that they did with Gogmazios is they gave us really, really good gear. They gave us good gear. They gave us the abilities to really make some juicy builds. And that's where the customization option came from. So I'm excited that they're making it even harder. Because if I go back and think of my comments, that's what some people wanted. Like, I want a tempered Gogmazios, a savage Gogmazios. Here we go. We asked for it and they delivered. And I think that's one thing I think that I love about what Capcom's doing. They're listening. They say, hey, you know what? This is one of our biggest franchises that sold the most for us. So you want the audience happy. And if you go to the Steam reviews now say mostly positive. That tells you that people love the game, enjoy the game. The only issue they have is the performance. They couldn't get into the game. The computer couldn't run it. Now we got people with 980 GPUs from 13 years ago that's running the game. But we got tempered Gogmazios. We got tempered Zoh Shia 10-star. I think it's gonna be crazy. And I honestly, I said this before, but I'm terrified for what Master Rank is gonna look like. Master Rank, if this is where we are, if this is how much power we have with our current hunters, I can't imagine how they take it even further and give us more power. But ultimately, I can't imagine how they go even further with these monsters. These monsters are about to get a nasty upgrade that I don't think we're ready for. Because it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be similar to the tempered Arkveld symptoms. What they gave him is follow-ups, combos, variety in his attacks. And also too, if you notice, they didn't make it like annoying where every single attack has a follow-up. When it's in a certain state, sure, a lot of his attacks have a follow-up, but it's not like annoying. I like that he didn't make the hitboxes too large, where it's like, man, you can't escape it, which makes it not a fun fight. They made it like good. Like, you can see it, you can feel it, it's right there, contained. Dodge out the way, you're okay. So I think that speed, follow-ups, cooldowns, I've said this since the beginning of the game when it came out. If they have cooldowns, if they remove the cooldowns, then we will see a lot more aggression from the monsters, which will make it feel more difficult. But not just that, we also have the new event coming up, which is the new outfit. We got the Universal Studio Japan special, which looks really cool. This outfit has always found its way in all the other games, so if you get a chance to check that out. So they just keep on coming with the outfit. They keep on coming with the juice that's gonna make it a good experience that's going on for us. But man, I'm excited. I saw Zoh Shia and I saw Gogmazios and I was like, oh my god, this is about to get crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, give a thumbs up. Until next time, to your gamer signing out.